the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falkor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. This bout is a lot of pre-match drama, and high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. Insane action. Just missed with that hook. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
This is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Willing to slow down. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see. And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Look at his corner, he's got 3 instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Good job stopping that uppercut. So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Sugar Ray in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Love the response.
That's Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. We've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Defense here at all. Good counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Punch caught him clean. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Through the hook, it didn't land. Nice counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Only catching air with that hook. Punch, counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is a high-octane battle. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax, because you know what you can do in the gym.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round.
Get your mind back.
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job getting that punch through. Misses with the straight left. Round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been.
Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time. That will do it. They want no more. So there you have it. It is
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When when it's showtime. Front row to the back, front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it.
All right.
Let me enjoy myself right now.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice defense on that hook. And he caught him with a left hook. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is gonna have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. How about that time counter shot? The jab doesn't quite connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
A perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that jab. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Leonard in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both want a knockout, you can tell. Punch, counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Can't believe we're only halfway through. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. And that hook misses. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Look at that chap slick. Just stay focused.
Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Carrying away the right hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he scores with the counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Let's start the 6th. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
They exchange punches. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over. Hold that thought! Sugar Ray's in trouble! Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like...
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Round 7, here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Good job stopping that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Just missed with that hook. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are ready.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round.
Get your mind back on the chair.
There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Straight right just misses. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nope, that hook won't score. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. you've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to fight.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken.
Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Come.
Do your business.
vessel of sand, waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out